So when it comes to illegal migrants, they're not known for carrying identification. You know, the word on the street is that they've just thrown it into the channel. But judging by this tweet today, well, it looks like you're going to have to show your ID to an illegal migrant. Because as you can see on screen here, this is a tweet from Dan from the Lotus Eaters, which I'll go into them in a moment. But he says the British government requires illegal immigrants doing the food delivery jobs to check the IDs of British people who want a pizza. And he says that we are now deep in humiliation territory. And I'd have to agree, because like this guy says here, he says, in case anyone thinks I'm lying, he's got the estimated arrival time of 7:20 to 7:35. And it says Pizza Hut delivery is preparing your order. And it says to have your photo ID ready, as the rider will need to see it when they arrive. And it's something which is just sort of occurring to people, myself included, that these people who don't have ID, who are probably not even the rider that they've described on the app, you know, they've probably given the account to one of their migrant friends. So they don't have ID and they don't match the app. But if you, like he says here, if you want your pizza, well, you've got to show them your ID. Now bear in mind as well, most of these people can't read or speak English. So I think just handing them the ID is just pointless, isn't it? It'd be like if someone handed you an ID from Afghanistan. I'd be like, I don't even know what I'm looking at. You know, is Kabul you or is Kabul one of your kids? I'm not quite sure. Or why's your wife got one of those things over her face? I won't go into it. But that really is a crazy dynamic, isn't it? The way that we need to give them ID if we want our food. But if they want to enter this country, well, they just chuck it in the English channel, like I said. It's just an absolute double standards, and I really hope the government does something about it. You know, at night to your house, your front door. Let's say it's like 1 or 2 females in the property, just by themselves. And now Sudanese Steve wants to check their ID. But if they were to, get this right, if they were to ask him for his ID, I mean, that's us. You and I know it. That's probably a criminal offence right there. Do you know what I mean? He'd say, I cannot give you my ID. What do you want with my ID? Didn't know I could do that, did you? Brought a little bit of Africa into the mix. And like I said, this is from the Lotus Eaters, or Dan from the Lotus Eaters. And I will say, I will have to give them a lot of credit as to why I started this channel. I was watching them back in the day, 2020, 2021 and 22. And after years of watching them, I just finally thought to myself, you know what? Give it a go. But having said that though, you know, I can't be nice without giving a little bit of something. I've offered to work for those guys for free on multiple occasions. You know, research, editing, a good chunk of behind the scenes stuff, offered to work, like I said, completely for free, just out of respect. But, nah, crickets. Never heard anything off them. Which, that makes me suspicious. Makes me very suspicious. But not as suspicious as the Deliveroo drivers. Those guys are just, I mean, even they don't know who they are. But if you enjoyed this daily Clown World video, then I would highly recommend to check out this one, where we saw illegal migrants being given free houses. I cannot give you my ID.
This country has gone crazy.